In the Netherlands, a country where nearly 60% claim no religion at all, adult Catholic baptisms rose almost 40% in a single year. That number comes straight from Bishop Rob Mutsaerts, auxiliary bishop of s-Hertogenbosch, in an exclusive interview with Ad Vaticanum. And what he says is driving that growth might surprise you. It's not the synodal process. It's the opposite. Let's understand the Netherlands first, because the numbers are staggering. Bishop Mutsaerts points out that almost 60% of the country now reports no religious affiliation at all. Among teenagers 15 to 17, more now identify as Muslim, 14.2%, than Catholic, at just 6.9%. Out of 3.448 million registered Catholics in 2024, Mutsaerts says the actual sacramental practice, confession, mass attendance, is catastrophically low. He's been auxiliary bishop since 2010 and has spent years writing spiritual works and pushing back against Dutch secularism, including its extreme end. The Netherlands permits euthanasia for children as young as 12 in cases of psychiatric suffering. Against that backdrop, Mutsaerts wrote a recent open letter to Pope Leo XIV, asking a pointed question about the Synod on synodality. So, what was his question exactly? Mutsaerts told Ad Vaticanum that he judges the Synod by one standard, Canon 1752, which states that the salvation of souls must always be the supreme law in the Church. Not how many meetings happened, not how many people felt heard, but this: has any of it produced more conversions, more confessions, stronger Catholic identity? On that measure, he says, there's serious room for criticism. He put it sharply in Dutch. Christ did not found a discussion group. He called apostles. He gave them authority. But then, Mutsaerts pointed to something unexpected happening right under the surface of Dutch decline. More than 500 adults were baptized in 2024, plus another 100 entering the Church after prior baptism elsewhere. A nearly 40% jump. So, why is this happening now in the most secular country in Western Europe? Mutsaerts says these converts aren't showing up looking for more committees or inclusion talk. They're asking a much older question. Is any of this actually true? Here's Mutsaerts' central point, stated as clearly as a bishop can say it. The missing words in the Synod are repentance and conversion. He argues young converts today aren't drawn in by a church that mirrors secular society back at them. They want metaphysics, real moral seriousness, confession, the Eucharist, a priest who actually believes what he preaches. He even says traditional Catholicism holds a real evangelizing advantage precisely because it refuses to blend in. In his words, when ecclesiastical rhetoric begins to sound remarkably similar to secular language, the Church risks offering secular Europeans a religious version of something they already possess. In one of the most godless corners of Europe, it turns out the people walking through church doors aren't looking for a friendlier institution. They're looking for Christ, unapologetically. Does this Dutch conversion trend match what you're seeing in your own parish? Tell me in the comments, and subscribe for more stories like this one.